right in front of me is the final purchase agreement for my Shopify store sleep band. I just punched in the final signature right there. It's official, you see right here. We finished signing. The APA is done. The sale is finished and feels good. Man, what a journey. It's officially been 2 years since I started my Shopify store sleep band, and today I officially sold it. This was my goal since the beginning, to build, scale, and sell a business, and I finally did it. There were 3 stages I went through to get here. Stage 1 was finding the product, getting my first consistent sales. Stage 2 was actually building a brand and scaling this thing to millions in sales. And stage 3 was selling the business. I started a new store called Nuvo. This store was simple. The whole purpose of it was to test products so I could hopefully find something that could make me some money and get me out of the trenches. And it was a real struggle. I pretty much spent the last dollars I had to try and build this, and in the first couple of weeks I saw no success. I tried a couple different products, but I just kept losing money over and over again. Nothing was working. And if you've ever started a Shopify store, I think you might know what this feels like. And even though I was losing a lot of money, one thing I never lost was hope. I kept going every single day, and eventually it paid off because I found my first great product, the sleep band. People in the comments were going crazy for this thing. So for me, I saw this as a golden opportunity. So I threw it on my store, created an ad that I thought was better than the competition, and I launched it, and almost immediately I saw some results. And once I started to get the first sales on this product and seeing how people were responding to it, I knew I had something special here. So I decided to go all in. I immediately went to Amazon, ordered one that looked similar to the one I was selling, and made a video ad with my sister. And this is when things truly started to pop off. I had jumped from getting a couple sales a day to selling over $1,000 a day of this product consistently. And at that point, we were off to the races. Now, when it comes to actually getting it sold, you need a broker. I used a company called Website Closers, and I worked with a broker named Mike. I'll put his email down below. If you actually have a business that you're interested in selling, reach out to those guys. They might be able to help you. Basically, they handled everything. They evaluated my business, they marketed it to a bunch of potential buyers, they got on a bunch of meetings for me. It took us about 4 months to find anybody that was interested in this business, but eventually we found 2 candidates. The first guy, he was all right, but his values were not in line with mine, and his price point was way off of what I wanted. But the second guy, he felt like the guy almost immediately. We just had 1 call, and I could tell immediately that this guy was serious about this, and I felt like this was the guy that was gonna take over my business. And then he disappeared. Like, seriously, I didn't hear from this guy for almost 3 months. And I was starting to get a little worried until I got a call from my broker. This time, he was ready for real. And after some negotiation, we had determined a final sale price for the business, signed the closing documents, had another phone call to discuss everything, and that's it. The business is sold. Unfortunately, I signed a contract that legally says I cannot disclose how much money I got for this business, but just know it was a good amount of money, and I'm really proud of my team for what we accomplished here. And that pretty much closes the chapter for Sleep Band.